Alright, hello everyone. I just wanted to do a video here on this B2601. There's not much on YouTube for the B2601. I used to have a BX25D and loader, the whole 9 yards, snowblower for it, and ended up just feeling that that tractor, even though you could get into the tightest spots you could imagine and do just incredible stuff with the little thing, the loader was just a little bit weak for what I needed to do. Plus my needs changed, so you know what, time for a little upgrade here, and we got this one. So meanwhile, I did find a snowblower here, of course on Craigslist, a B2601A, and the guy was selling the unit, and it came off I believe a B3000, and excuse me, the thing is in really good shape. It had a little rust on it. It sat in his garage. He didn't use it because he used his loader. But anyways, I didn't know if the quick hitch would attach. And of course, you call Kubota, they don't want to tell you much, and the dealer doesn't want to tell you much. You know, they want you to buy new. But anyways, I got this for $3 grand. I thought that was a pretty good deal for the quick hitch and the blower. You know, I put the I put this on here, the actuator, and I can show you where that went. And I got this off of another guy from I don't know, orangetractor.com or something. But Radio Shack toggle, you know, up and down on this thing, wired into the this wire right into the battery. Works pretty slick. And you know, you just buy some cable and wire that in. I drilled and tapped these little clamps. You can get those right on the internet too. I don't know, all kinds of cool stuff if you want. I'll try to put that on there. But anyways, this quick hitch, I believe it's the B2791, is it? Or 20, I'd have to look. B2971A, I think, is the quick hitch. But I didn't know if it was going to fit on here. I mainly want to do this video just to show you that it did fit on here, okay? I took all the stuff off the old guy's tractor. This mounting plate, there's the pin, and then there's the bottom bracket. But I actually just took it all apart, cleaned it up, and lo and behold, I mean, it bolts right back up. It was crazy. Now, it shows that the mid-PTO shaft should be shorter, but if you try to shorten it up, it doesn't fit with the, you know, the yokes, okay? They come too close in there. All right, I know this is kind of tough to see, but in any event, I took the drive shaft off. I have a little welding shop here. Took the drive shaft off, and actually Paul Short, he's got all kinds of cool mods going on up there in Canada or Saskatchewan or wherever he is. And if you cut the drive shaft off right where the weld is, and you do it very carefully with a cutoff wheel, you're able to get to the machine part that actually fits inside of the tube, okay? And I'll show you the tube. The tube I got in my pile of stuff. It's right here, okay? Again, if you cut this, you know, if you cut it right with your cutoff wheel, I think this is the end I did with the cutoff wheel. Right here. Whoops, sorry folks. You just cut through that pipe and you get to where the machine part is that fits inside of this pipe. You can then shorten up this pipe by 7 inches. I had to shorten up my pipe by 7 inches in order to have it fit in on this drive shaft. So it was 7 inches shorter. But anyways, I just want to show you underneath here how this, I mean, this sucker bolted right up. Fit in the existing loader bolts that I used, and the drive shaft I just shortened. Hopefully you guys can see. Oops, so you can see this all right. Drive shaft, just shorten that up. Now the trick with the drive shaft is just tack it on, you know, where you cut it, and then spin it, and you can see if it's wobbling. You take a little. There's a little. Probably shouldn't. Oops, sorry, fingers in the way. This little switch over here. Let me go around the tractor. All right, sorry folks. Over here. There's a little safety switch right here on the seat that you actually have to flip down. You just wedge something in there or whatever. But that'll allow you to do the PTO. But be very careful. Obviously, that PTO will rip your arm off. But if you get the PTO going, or you can have someone help you, you can then take just a little piece of chalk pencil and hold it, and you'll see where the high side is. And then from there, you can, of course, you know, if you're, know what you're doing, you can just tweak it a little bit, and get it so where it's even and weld it back up. I mean, mine doesn't vibrate at all. It's pretty good. So in any event, I just want you to know that if you go on Kubota.com and you look at the parts, it does show you that these mounts here are a little bit different part numbers. And the part guy at Kubota store, at the Kubota dealer, he said, hey, I don't know if they're just got a different part number, but they change part numbers all the time. But anyways, the main frame here, all that's all off that 3000. So I'm assuming that none of that's really changed. It fit right on here, it bolted up. This thing works unbelievable. And the power on this 2601 is awesome. So I don't know, hopefully that helps you people if you're trying to find some used stuff on Craigslist and see if it's gonna work. I did try to do my homework versus buying a new one, so $3 grand probably versus $5,600 they wanted for the new setup. The second thing I did, got this from another guy off of Orange Tractor Talk or something, but you just get some 3/4 inch poly from Freckleface, and I just put it right underneath the existing blade that was on there, because what was happening, we got these storage condoms we're trying to sell, and I didn't want to wreck all the new concrete, so I just bolted, you see I just bolted that right on there, and I think that's going to work pretty awesome. Some guys take and line the inside with poly. I might do a little mod here on a weld on an angle iron or piece of flat steel to make this easier to, snow and gravel kind of gets caught on there. So, but in any event, actuator, that I think I got off of eBay, 4-inch actuator. I probably should have it another inch up because the chute doesn't go all the way up, but it does go all the way closed. So I'll have to mess around with that, figure out what I want to do. The next thing I want to do on this mod is I'm going to take this exhaust pipe off. I had it off. It's just an easy clamp and a couple bolts. But I'm going to cut this right here, and I'm going to TIG weld it back together. I want to get this angle out more in front of this front tire, because what happens is the exhaust is blowing a little bit on the blower. So, but anyway, for those of you that are looking for information on the 2601 versus the BX25D, this tractor is night and day difference. It still fits in my trailer. I have an enclosed 19-foot snowmobile trailer I put it in. I got actually ramps that I welded up here so I don't hash up my my gate. You put those on the end of the trailer and get you right into the box. But here's my weight I made. It's out of an old piece of culvert we had laying around here. But I'm going to do some other mods on this tractor. I'm trying to get the steering wheel adjusted. For some reason it keeps turning on me. I don't know if it's the hydraulics or what. But thing I don't like is you don't have that little brake button that you had on the BX where you can put your foot down. You have to push the lever down on this one. I get used to that. But actually it does have independent brake pedals, which works really great. We'll try to get that snowblower real close to the building. So. But anyways, 3 speeds on this baby. You're way fast compared to the BX. I think it's 12.8 miles an hour. Tons of power for blowing, and I'm looking really forward to having this 2601 be the new workhorse. So I got the 54-inch bucket for it, and then I actually have the backhoe up there on a pallet. I'm going to do some tweaking on that, and then I'm going to do some hooks and stuff on my loader over here. So. All right, I just at least want to get this video out and show you that I think it's a 2791A older quick hitch with a little bit of work, not too much on fabbing, except this drive shaft fits right on here, bolts right up, blower works great, and hopefully you guys can enjoy that. All right, thank you.